One Welcome to Exploring Alaska Native Voices, a show about the evolving character of Alaska Indigenous life in a world society. As this song says, come together, all as one.
Hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey, hey ya, hey, yo, hi na. Hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey, hey ya, hey, yo, hi na.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Wilson. I am a tribal member at the Kenaitze Indian tribe. I've been participating in Native Youth Olympics for about 5 years now. In order to enjoy Native Youth Olympics and other sports, you must have good grades. I would like to tell you about the educational service program of the Kenaitze Indian tribe. Let's hear from a higher education student.
My name is Amber Hundorf. I'm Athabasca Yupik. I'm working at Denina Health Clinic as a wellness educator. I got my bachelor's degree at Oregon State University in public health. When I received my diploma, I thought I wanted to come home. I'm from Nikiski. My grandparents homesteaded here in the 1940s. So it's home, and I think my parents have instilled in my siblings and I that family and community come first, and Kenaitze Indian Tribe is just that to me. After receiving the Kenaitze Indian Tribe Scholarship, it said to me that Kenaitze Indian Tribe believes in my goals as well, and I'm really appreciative of that, and I really want to be there, and I'm capable right now to be giving back to my community, and I just think that's what one should do. The ladies in the educational services, they made it so easy and comforting to call them with any questions, asking where I should get paperwork and directing me like, well, you should ask this person in this office. And I'm like, oh. You know, I was 19 when I found out this was even available, and their resources were just phenomenal. I don't think I would have been able to do it without my family support, and that is, you know, your family and your communities are who define you. And so there's that push to do honor to them.
Here's a college senior's perspective.
My name is Joel Isaac, and I'm a Kenaitze Tribe member. I'm getting a Bachelor's in Fine Arts in Sculpture and helped out this summer with art camp. I taught drawing specifically, working with the educational department, receiving funding for the past 5 or 6 years. I applied for the Kenaitze scholarships, so I was able to financially pay for school. So it's really allowed me to develop a body of work and have solo shows, which is career building for me. I've received the housing scholarship, I think, for the last 3 years now. If I hadn't gotten housing, I would have had to get close to a full-time job for me to stay out of debt in school. And that was one of the goals I had, was not to go into debt in school. So I approached applying for scholarships like a job. And so I applied for the tribe scholarships, I applied for several foundation scholarships, and I received merit-based scholarships. I approached that like a job instead of going out and getting a full-time job. Art camp is out actually in the environment of the traditional manner as much as possible. And so you're out in the forest, you're around the things that have been around for thousands of years. And there's so much inspiration from that. But then also you have a tribe feeling when you're out there, because you have young people all the way up to your elders. And so from an art standpoint, that's really what it's about, is learning and passing it on. Art camp is important to youth because it provides them an opportunity to develop their personal artistic voice in a very constructive manner with lots of support around them in a positive environment. Art camp has really opened my eyes to how to relate art to people. There's a difference between a more traditional native subsistence way of thinking or process and approach than more of an academic approach. The biggest thing is paying attention to more of the small things and realizing that the means are more important than the ends in a lot of cases. And so when you have an opportunity or something's given to you, to stop and give your full attention to it. And we had that opportunity when we were out at camp because it was not on the schedule, closing events to go harvest a moose. But there was the opportunity that presented itself. We had the elder expertise there. We had the youth who were willing to do it and wanted to learn how to do it. The big thing for actually doing the moose was that Helen and Alan Dick were there. And they are such a wealth of knowledge and cultural information and history that it really helped open up a dialogue that continued even after art camp. I learned a lot more about the cultural side of what the parts of the moose were used for. It's like, this is what you use this for. This is the bone that you use to scrape the moose. Helen was able to fly down to my hometown. I was able to meet her, and we were able to finish the moose hide that we started out at art camp. We had saved the brains from the moose, and then we soaked it in the brain solution for about 3 days, and then we softened it. And moose hides ended up being the skin material choice that was available to me in large enough quantities so that I could use. And I ended up processing those with lots of help from my family and friends, and installed them in my show Lay Your Burdens Down as my thesis exhibition. The art camp experience was very pivotal to me developing the skill set, but also the ideas and believing that I could do it. Because I had this grand idea that I was going to enclose a space in skin, but I didn't know how to process the skins. So art camp with Helen and Alan gave me the beginning steps to learn how to achieve my goals in an academic setting. Working with the tribe has really opened my eyes to the cultural heritage that I'm part of, and it's given me more confidence in a lot of areas of my life and really helped me to develop my artistic voice as a Native American artist. I just like to thank the tribe and all the people who have helped with the art programs and the scholarships programs and the housing programs with Kenaitze especially. I wouldn't be able to do what I do, and I wouldn't be able to develop as quickly or as deeply as I have in the past few years without the support of all the people that have helped me through the tribe.
For more info about Alaska or our show, check out our website at exploringalaska.com.